y'all the real flexer. Cause I raise the bar and raise they lesser. I can show y'all the real flexer. Cause I raise the bar and raise they lesser. I can show y'all the real flexer. Cause I raise the bar and raise they lesser. I can show y'all the real flexer.
We are back in the building. It is your man Mo Mackey, aka Joey Hustle, aka Duck 13, aka the last Greyhound to Oklahoma.
What's good, people? It's your homie Moplex, aka Copper Eyes, aka the Itinerary, man. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 62. We're here. Mackie, it feels good, man. I gotta admit, man, every time we pass that zero, and here we are moving towards 65. Round of applause for determination.
Indeed.
We gotta push. Mackie, talk to me briefly about your week, man. How's your week been, man? You know what I mean? Here we are in the middle of the week again.
It's been busy. Lots of work as far as recordings going. The last Greyhound to Oklahoma is out there. So it's going great, man. I can't complain, brother. How's yours been?
Same thing, man. Honestly, just been grinding as it relates to this week. Over the weekend, though, lots of things going on in the studio. Who knows? We may be able to drop a volume 2 of Moplex before the end of the year. Just a quick little EP, man. Round of applause for that. I think we could do it. Go ahead and put some singles together and get a volume 2 out there. That's what's up. Well, hey, look, if you guys want to get at us, you already know what time it is. At MOMAKKIMUSIC, at Moplex Music. That's pretty much on YouTube and IG. Obviously, subscribe to the MOMAKKIMUSIC YouTube channel. That's where we go live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central. Standing ovation for our podcast listeners. Shouts out to you. Yeah, Mackie, you know what I'm saying? Approaching 1,000 downloads, man. It's a beautiful thing. Every now and then I'll go and listen to one of our shows, man, just off the earbuds. And I like it, man. It's a different vibe. It's a different vibe.
Yeah, man. I catch myself listening to it when I'm, doing my work. But it's definitely a different vibe. You know what I mean? Shorter segments than what you see here on the live. So if y'all haven't checked out the Patreon, man, and you're working and you want to listen to a podcast, definitely check it out, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And as for the Patreon, once again, man, round of applause for all of our Patreon members. Y'all in the building. Spicy. Yeah, patreon.com/setthebarmixshow. If you want to support the movement, also oplexmusic.com. That's where all the merch is. You know what I mean? If you want to copy some Set the Bar Mix Show merch, oplexmusic.com is there. You can also get into my catalog of music that's available. Mackie, if they need that professional recording, obviously they can come to me, but you know what I mean? If they're in the DFW, it don't matter who they want to rock with, but what site do they need to go to, Mackie, if you want to get them right, man?
That's right, man. Y'all need to go to MOMAKKIMUSIC.com. If y'all want to book that studio session, you could book that right now. You might not get in right now, but you could at least book it right now. Recording, mixing, mastering, all of that good stuff, sync licensing, all of it. So if you need all of that done, if you are in the DFW area, MOMAKKIMUSIC.com. You already know.
Round of applause for that, man. You do a good job over there, man.
Hey, we
I'm still amazed, man. That I feel a subtle, slow burn of envy every time I see an artist in the studio with you because we're like aces, and I've never been in your studio before. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into some Latina urban music. Let's just welcome Kristal Skies to the Set the Bar Mix Show, episode 62. Let's go.
Thank you so much for having me, you guys. I'm so happy to be here.
Hey, thank you for coming on. Thank you for coming on. This is the first time I could say that we have an indie artist that's in a whole different genre of music on, and I'm very appreciative of that. You're a hardworking lady, Kristal. Round of applause for that.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Blue 3 had a show, man, and I caught her performance, and I recognized the grind. I was like, I got to give her a card so she can get on the show, man, because she's definitely doing her thing out here, man.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And it takes a village, if I didn't have the support of people around me that believe in the vision, it wouldn't be possible. So, and it is a lot of hard work. Consistency, it's all about
absolutely. Yeah, the consistency is so important because if you do the hard work in this industry and then you take big pauses, it almost has a way of nullifying the previous work that you did. So that's a great point, a great tip for indie urban artists. You have to have a certain level of consistency. You're better off slow pacing it than to go like full steam ahead and then just have to come to a complete stop, Mackie. I've learned that the hard way.
Indeed. Hey, round of applause for that. Yes,
All right, so real briefly, Kristal, let the people know, are you originally from the DFW area? Talk to me about your roots.
Sure. So I'm originally from the Rio Grande Valley. That's closer to South Texas, close to South Padre Island. So born and raised down in that region. So I'm pretty much an island girl. I grew up on seafood, shrimp, fresh fish,
Okay. A little fancy, and it could be spicy.
Definitely spicy. Gotta have lime and chile.
I like that. Okay. Yeah, I absolutely love seafood. Most of my diet it surrounds fish. I'm mainly a pescatarian. So yeah, that's what's up. All right. So I want to get into the round of applause for video of the week. It's been a bit. Ain't nothing like a good floating segment returning. Mackie, so what we got here, Mackie?
Actually, Plex, we don't have a video of the week.
No video of the week?
You didn't get the memo, brother? No, we got the promo.
That is the video of the week.
Yeah, it's the promo to the video that's coming out.
And that, yep, I'm with that. As long as it's a video, round of applause for video of the week. Yeah, we're running it.
I want to give the people's hopes up. You know what I'm saying? They see the promo, they're like, where's the rest of it?
Right. No. So the video of the week is a promo of Kristal Skies' new video. Can you give us ETA, estimated time of when this video is coming out, Kristal?
Sure. We are hoping to have it out within the next 3 to 4 months.
Gotcha. Okay. That's what's up.
In production, we have the majority of our footage and project kind of secured, but there's still a couple of things pending. So, but it'll be soon.
Okay.
Within 3 to 4 months.
Perfect. Well, thank you for sharing it with us, and we can share it with our fan base, and we always encourage them to add you to the playlist and be on the lookout for all your upcoming music. All right. We got video of the week is a promo of Kristal Skies' new upcoming video. Mackie, let's go ahead and take a look at it.
Let's get into it.
A un amor irregular. No tenemos que hablar. El silencio suena más. El silencio suena más. Vámonos recio, te levanto a las 3. Lista corriendo carretera, ya me fui. Písale el gas y yo rolo un fly. Una vez
Dopeness.
Dope, right?
Yo, I'm loving the pink.
Yeah, I love the pink. I love the car. We had so much fun filming in that car.
That looks like a fun one.
Cool car, like stunt video footage that'll be in it. So it's really exciting.
Yo, what you need Cameron to go ahead and creep on in there on the scene where it's pink. Just have Cameron come on in. You know what I mean?
Pink
Get the numbers up.
I know.
Round of applause for Cameron making pink fresh again. Did that back in the day. Bold brother stepped out with the pink jacket.
Song's out already. Amor, Irregular. You can stream it and find it on all your local platforms. So
that's what's up. We will get right into that. We have this segment called Believe It or Not, and it's just an interesting segment to kind of just to break the ice with you, Kristal. I see when I was going through your IG, I see that you're outside a lot. And I was very impressed because a lot of your performances have been like outside, great crowds. And I'm just wondering, have you had, it doesn't have to be necessarily outside, but I'm wondering, have you had one of those performances out of all your performances that just kind of went left? Not you, but just maybe the promoter said something and it didn't work out that way, or the crowd got a little too nuts. Do you have one of those kind of stories about all the, out of all the gigs that you've done?
Yeah, actually, I do have a story. I had a show up in San Antonio, Texas, which is like, I think, a 4-hour drive, something of that nature. So I went ahead and headed up there, and the show, was a little isolated, a little bit on the outskirts of San Antonio.
Okay.
So great crowd and whatnot. However, it got a little crazy. Like, there were some issues between one of the artists and the DJ. He wanted to like perform before other artists, because there's a set, there's
right.
It goes in order, right? So, and then there you have your headliners, and so they were upset, and like he threatened them, and so the police got called, and I didn't get to perform. So I drove all the way to San Antonio, and things like that. You got to take your time, drive, gas. So it was a little bummer, but that was probably the worst experience I've had so far. Other than that, I think all the shows I've done have been like stable, like they've been good. And I feel like each one is a learning experience.
Yeah.
Each one is like, something may not go perfect, or, I'm always observing, like trying to see what can I do better, to make this flow a little better in the next experience. So
yeah, round of applause for that. It's a learning experience. All right, yeah.
Always one person, man. That's enough for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, nowadays you have to be careful because the world is changing, and we all have to kind of just be a little more careful about our surroundings and whatnot. So
it's very true. It's very true. Well, shouts out to you for being aware. Sorry you couldn't perform there, but obviously determination is in the building. You're still pushing and still outside. So absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. You got to have a strong hustle. A spirit of hustle in you as an indie artist, and you definitely set the bar with that. So round of applause to you again. All right. So have you researched the 5 deadly questions by chance?
No, I haven't, because I feel like I'm ready for whatever they throw my way.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the 5 deadly questions.
I had 5 pupils.
Welcome to the Snake's Den.
Here we go.
All All right, episode 62. Kristal Skies in the building on the Set the Bar Mix Show. All right, let's start it off with this. Who's the better dancer? J-Lo or Shakira?
Shakira.
Mm.
No hesitation. I like that.
Man, hey, Jay from the block couldn't survive a 5 daily question. Okay, I'll take that.
Man,
Knock that one right out the park. Okay.
ability. She's got the
Mackie, what we got?
All right.
Yeah, you know what? I thought about that because I'm like, you go back to In Living Color. I mean, that's what back in the day, but J-Lo and doing all the choreograph. But then when I think about Shakira, it's just she's just moving her body like a real snake. So I had to put Shakira in the 5 deadly questions in the snakes den. Round of applause for Shakira, who's going through some tough times right now.
Pay your taxes, people.
Got to pay your taxes. Yeah. Golly.
All right. Question number 2. Who played the better Selena? Jennifer Lopez, Christian Serratos.
Jennifer Lopez.
Okay. They don't back.
Welcome to the show. Yeah, I like how we threw her in twice and she couldn't survive one, but survives the other one. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to J-Lo, you know what I mean? Went back, got Ben Affleck. She's doing her thing now.
Yeah, man.
Get her love life together. I'm all for it. All right, here we go. What hits harder in the club? Dance hall or reggaeton?
Reggaeton.
There we go. Okay. I dig it.
Who
Mackie, what we got?
is the best at bachata? In your opinion, Extreme or El Torito?
Man, Extreme.
Wow.
I don't know. She got a question mark there, though.
Yeah. It was a little bit of a python grip there, but she got out of it quickly. Okay.
That's tough.
Is she good? Extreme. I guess.
It's 2 dudes.
Oh, it's the dude. Man, that's my choice. I gotta go after, obviously. No,
You'll know him if you hear him.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
They're dancers?
Singing, producing.
Oh, I see. Okay, music. Oh, okay. I thought you meant bachata dancers.
No.
Okay.
All the way.
Yeah. All right, here we go. You are doing absolutely brilliantly well. I don't even know if those adverbs and adjectives even lined up.
Was that number 5?
No, we got one more.
Oh, okay.
In the 21st century, who's had more impact to femces? Cardi B or Megan Thee Stallion?
Cardi B.
Standing ovation. Ladies and gentlemen, Kristal Skies successfully survives the 5 daily questions. Blew it out the park.
Yes, you did. No hesitation. I like that. That's good stuff.
Golly. Yep. I think she's so far for season 2. That might be the best we got. That's how you handle the snakes then. Shouts out to Kristal Skies.
Thank you, gracias.
All right, so let's get into some music. In fact, the promo video that'll be upcoming is Amor, Irregular. Let's dive into the song. This is episode 62, Kristal Skies, representing that Latina urban music. I absolutely love the diversity of what we can bring to fans. Let's get into this song entitled Amor, Irregular. Then we'll talk about it after we play it. Let's get into it.
Here we go.
Déjate llevar a un amor irregular. Tenemos que hablar. El silencio suena más. El silencio suena más. Vámonos, recio, te levanto a las 3. Lista corriendo carretera drama free. Písale el gas y yo rolo un fari. Una aventura divertida si huele a peli. Solo amor en open road y you and me. Si tú me quieres aquí me tienes baby. No tenemos que hablar y no tenemos que hablar. Es un amor irregular. No es perfecto, no es ideal, pero sincero y siempre leal. El verdadero amor incondicional. Desde ese día que yo te miré allí, tú me ganaste dando like a mi perfil. No hay nadie más que yo quisiera compartir toda la vida y hacerlo muy feliz. Tú eres todo lo que yo quiero. Vive aquí tú mi moreno. Vamos a viajar el mundo entero. No seas necio, porque sin tu amor sinceramente muero. Yo sinceramente muero, yo me muero. Y no tenemos que hablar y no tenemos que hablar. Es un amor irregular. Este amor no es perfecto, no es ideal como el mío. No hay igual. Solo déjate llevar. Solo déjate llevar. Que no me niegues, papi, entrégate a mí. Vámonos, eso es Salvador, London, París. Tú sabes que tú eres el único pa' mí. Nosotros son tus carreteras, drama free. Vamos a viajar el mundo entero. No seas necio, porque sin tu amor sinceramente muero. Déjate llevar. Y solo déjate llevar a este amor irregular. El verdadero amor incondicional. No es perfecto, no es ideal, pero sincero y siempre leal. El verdadero amor incondicional. Let's rule the world, baby. You drive me so crazy. I'll pick you up at 3. Carretera, drama, free. Déjate llevar. Y solo déjate llevar a este amor irregular. El verdadero amor incondicional. No es perfecto, no es ideal, pero sincero y siempre leal. El verdadero amor incondicional. Let's rule the world, baby. You drive me so crazy. I'll pick you up at 3. Carretera, drama free. Es un amor irregular y no tenemos que hablar. El que silencio suena más. No es perfecto, no es ideal, pero sincero y es real. Y es leal. Let's rule the world, baby. You drive me so crazy. I'll pick you up at 3. Carretera, drama free. Y no tenemos que hablar, es un amor irregular.
Fire in the hole.
Definitely fire in the hole. I love that one, and I especially like the progressive nature of the production. So some really good arrangement there. Talk to me briefly. Do you have a production team? Are you finding your own beats? Talk to me about that.
Sure. So my team is international, so they're all kind of like spread out in the world. I work closely with an individual, Eric O.C. out of Peru, another individual for instrumentals and beats out of Miami. I have some co-writers that I team up with for certain projects. Like for
Nice.
I had a co-writer on Cupido, one of my tracks. One of them is in Sweden and the other one's in Uruguay. So they're all kind of just spread out. And I do work with a couple of local producers as well here in the DFW area. Studio.
That's absolutely incredible. Do you have management, or are you doing this? You're doing this the true indie way.
True indie way, no management.
Round of applause to you for that. Wow. Impressive.
Totally self-taught, just, started learning and just growing. It's all about growth, and you continue to grow. It's a constant growing cycle, and you learn something new like along the way all the time.
Absolutely. This song, Amor, Irregular or Irregular Love, you know, obviously I'm not fluent in Spanish, but I've known it to be Irregular Love, either a very good thing or a very bad thing. Give me some context, because I hear perfecto, no es perfecto. Give
Right.
me some context of what Irregular Love is in this song.
So the song Amor Irregular inspired by love, and love not having to be perfect, like love being imperfect and it okay being imperfect.
I like that.
I feel like there's different types of loves, and in Amor Irregular it talks about not necessarily having to communicate that all the time, but just being able to feel it. So feeling it rather than having to communicate it. That's why I kind of talk about no tenemos que hablar, which means we don't have to talk to each other to express our love to each other, because we can feel it. And I think in really instances of real true love, it's almost kind of like a telepathic kind of connection. I mean,
I agree with that.
For me it is.
No,
So,
it's definitely a vibe. Like if that vibe isn't there, it just doesn't feel right, right?
absolutely.
Yeah, round of applause for the vibe, the feel.
Yeah. You gotta have that vibe, brother. Let's talk about the genre of music, because I feel like in the production there's a little bit of everything in there, like R&B, trap, and some of the production.
Right.
So when you first started like getting interested into music, what were you first listening to or getting inspired by?
I was listening to Daleks a lot and such, that whole genre of straight up reggaeton intermixed with like R&B vibes. And really just those two artists are the ones that kind of inspired me to start really creating Latin, because it's in my roots.
Right.
I grew up down south, and I grew up around a lot of Chicano Latin vibe music. So that mixed in with everything else that I listen to, because I listen to so many different genres, like literally anything from Bob Marley to like Notorious B.I.G. to Aleman, which is a totally different Latin, it's another genre, but all those different inspirations. And I feel like I kind of just created my own thing, almost like my own genre. I am in the urban Latin genre.
Right.
But my music is a little different, because it has a lot of hip hop and like R&B vibes mixed in with the Latin and the trap and reggaeton.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you say.
Yeah, because I noticed something when she got on the stage, right? Everybody stopped what they was doing and was just turned around immediately, because I was at the bar getting drinks, right? There's like 5 people in front of me, and everybody was just like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody started they was like, okay. So she like got everybody's attention, you know what I mean? So
yeah, that's dope. That's dope. And I think it's kind of progressive. I really do. I mean, listening to the sound, it's I mean, I think that
it is progressive.
Yeah, it's progressive.
And I kind of do that intentionally I guess when I'm creating, I kind of look for that build up, right? For that excitement in the song that people are going to be able to like dance to, because I love to dance. So
that's what's up. Round of applause for keeping people's ears interested. They get bored to it. All right, let's get into the second song of the night, episode 62. Kristal Skies in the building, putting it down in a major way on the Set the Bar Mix Show. A song entitled Beso.
Let's get into it.
Kristal Skies. la noche veíamos Netflix en mi cama. Empezó con un beso, terminamos en mi cama y ahora viene de regreso. Aquí se pone travieso, la bellaquera se revienta, éxtasis en exceso. Ahora ya no estoy solita y cuando tengo frío él viene y me tapa con esa misma cobija. La que tú me dejaste cuando tú me enamoraste y luego abandonaste. Empezó con un beso, terminamos en mi cama y ahora viene de regreso. Aquí se pone travieso, la bellaquera se revienta, éxtasis en exceso. Empezó con un beso, terminamos en mi cama y ahora viene de regreso. Aquí se pone travieso, la bellaquera se revienta, éxtasis en exceso. Empezó con un beso, baby. Kristal Skies. Empezó con un beso, terminamos en mi cama y ahora viene de regreso. Aquí se pone travieso, la bellaquera se revienta, éxtasis en exceso. Empezó con un beso, terminamos en mi cama y ahora viene de regreso. Aquí se pone travieso, la bellaquera se revienta, éxtasis en exceso. Empezó con un beso, baby. Kristal Skies. Ergo C. Relax. Beso. Música mundial.
Yeah. A Kiss. I like this one. It's another one that I could just see like club vibes. Like it's a vibe. It's hard not to dance on that. Talk to me. Give the listeners a little context on. I know it's entitled A Kiss. I hear excesso in there. I think that might mean excessive. Talk to me about the inspiration for the song and a little bit of what the song is about.
Yeah, so it is about a kiss. It is about like all that excitement surrounded by, that special someone. And exceso, yes, does mean excessive. So I'm singing ecstasy and exceso. So it's like what do you call it? An analogy, perhaps, or
Gotcha.
it's in my songs I do a lot of like double meaning type.
Oh, double
Where-
entendres.
Yeah,
Okay.
a lot of that going on, and it's just inspired by all of the adrenaline
Gotcha.
that you get, when you're gonna kiss that person that special someone rather.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. It's obviously COVID's still around. You just can't be out here kissing everybody.
Yeah.
Round of applause for that.
It's definitely like a little bit more sensual. My music, I do have some sensual, like explicit songs. So
Yeah.
some music gets a little on the sensual side, but I guess that goes with the whole like R&B vibe.
Yeah. And I don't think it's anything wrong with that. I mean, I
Right.
think that's a good way to infuse R&B vibes, into the reggaeton chill kind of vibes. I like it. I like it because this is the kind of song you could be vibing in the club with, and it's also the kind of song that you could be playing like at home with your lady too in the background. You know what I mean? So
True story.
Yeah.
I would like to do like a remix of Un Beso. Actually, I've thought about it. Like a club remix.
yeah. Oh, you
That
made it, you made it to holler at me and Mackie. We might be able to put that together for you.
The wheels are spinning, brother. The
Yeah, right.
For real. It's a good one for that.
Okay, yeah, we'll talk about that. Why not? I'm curious about. You said that at times you bring in some co-writers. What inspired? I think that's something that a lot of indie artists don't do.
Mhm.
is considered that they might need some assistance in writing, right? And so, what inspired you to say, "Hey, maybe I need to get someone that when I need them, that they can come in and help me. We'll have a writing session and frame the song better." First, what inspired you to do that, and tell me how. Tell me the workflow of those kind of sessions.
Sure. So, like, as I connected with, as I began my journey and I started to connect with people and create these small partnerships, like I say, I have a small team. Um, I I created them with the intention of just keeping an open mind to, you know, work on anything type feel possibilities.
Okay.
So when working in when working with these individuals, you have different parts of it. There are so many moving parts. So you're either dealing with the individual who makes the beat, and they may have an idea, and they may know somebody that has another idea that can make the project better.
Mm,
So, in light of always thinking of the project and the song, right? The final, like, what's our goal here? Like, I'm always open to other avenues of making it better, because for me, it's art and it's all like creation, right? And so many other people have so many other great talents, ideas.
mhm.
And if you can work together like in harmony, like, why not? So,
Absolutely. Wow. Well said.
and then, when you meet and you connect and you create, it's good to keep the partnerships, sustain them so that they grow and they mature and your music gets better. You can see it in your music. Because I look back and hear songs and I'm like, oh, well, I can see that we've grown,
Yeah.
because we're working together and we're, just keeping the door open to ideas.
Do you feel like your music is more potent with the team, or do you think that you could be where you are if you were just approaching your music, just kind of finding your old beats and just write to the song?
Well, I mean, I've only had a co-writer on one track, which is
Round of applause for that. Nice, nice.
yeah. So all of my other tracks I've written and produced myself. Now I'm working on a new track and I'm inviting, ideas from my two co-writers because it's such an important track to me that hopefully they feel the same way. And if they want to throw in an idea, if they hear something that I don't, it's all in the effort of making the track the best it can be.
Still, I like that. So you're kind of saying that the song is the value of the song that you're embarking on is so important that you would prefer to kind of approach it with some other open-minded free thinkers that may be able to contribute to the song and
Yeah.
make it. Yeah, I like round of applause for that. That's great thinking.
And at the end of the day, if they don't contribute to it, like, I'm responsible. I'm the songwriter. They're more like ghost writers, and
Yeah.
for the most part, I'm always the leading inspiration because we really build our music on experiences. So I take like life's experiences and then I turn them into music, right?
Right.
So I have to really share some I have to have a communication with them. They kind of have to know what's going on too, because that's where their ideas start flowing from.
Do you feel like most of your writings are coming from you're drawing from real life experiences? I mean, we've had so many people on the show, and the minority of the songwriters we've had on the show are like a Neo who can just kind of come up with a song like that has not absolutely, write a song for Britney Spears, or a Babyface that can write a album for all women. Talk to me about that. Have you begun to explore kind of almost fantasy writing where you can just put yourself in a position that you really haven't been in, or right now are you still kind of just grounded to personal things that you've been through?
I have. I try to give myself homework, like as an artist, so that I get out of my comfort zone, and I try to do like little side projects as like homework for myself so that I don't stay like so stuck in one frame of mind with,
Nice.
I have to like, feel a certain way, or, something's got to happen in life for me to like write a song. So, I keep the muscle pumping so that I'm constantly
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah, and that way it won't stay the same. I like that. Give yourself challenges because it's easy to get stuck in a rut. Yeah, it really is in music. So
And
if you
we
don't,
gotta be versatile, I think, as
absolutely,
artists. I mean, it's important.
absolutely. All right, that's what's up. Kristal Skies, episode 62, to Set the Bar Mix Show. Let's get into the third song of the artist showcase. Quedate La Noche. I like this one too, Mackie. Let's get into it.
Here we go.
No puedes negarlo, aunque tú quisieras. Te gusta como yo te toco, provoco, no te dejo en espera. Mi camita suena, suena, al ritmo de tu celo, cuando tu casa no llega. Quédate la noche aquí conmigo, porque tu cuerpo yo lo necesito. Y ya, déjate de mentira bobada, cuéntale que tú mueres de mi amada. Cuando sales de casa me llamas, ella nunca se entera de nada. Yeah. No soy tu amiga, yo soy tu amante. Brillante cristal, única la diamante. Yeah. Pero yo quiero que todo esto cambie. Vuelve conmigo que yo necesito estar como antes. Quédate la noche conmigo, que tu cuerpo lo necesito. Yeah. Déjate de mentira bobada, cuéntale que tú mueres de mi almohada. Cuando te sales de casa me llamas. Quédate la noche conmigo, yeah. Déjate de mentiras bobadas, cuéntale que tú mueres de mi amada. Cuando te sales de casa me llamas. Detrás de la casa en el carro, tu cuerpito es mi trabajo. Era la primera al cabo, tú sabes baby, yo siempre encajo. No puede negar este fuego, cuando estás adentro mi cuerpo. Más pasión en cada momento, y cuando te vas espero tu regreso, yeah. Quédate la noche conmigo, que tu cuerpo lo necesito, yeah. Déjate de mentira bobada, cuéntale que tú mueres de mi amada. Cuando te sales de casa me llamas, yeah. Quédate la noche conmigo. Ese cuerpito para mí es un arte. Abra tu mente, papi, déjame amarte. No soy tu amiga, yo soy tu amante. Brillante cristal, única la diamante. Pero yo quiero que todo esto cambie. Vuelve conmigo que yo necesito estar como antes. Déjate de mentira bobada, cuéntale que tú muerdes mi almohada. Quédate la noche conmigo, que tu cuerpo lo necesito, yeah. Déjate de mentira bobada, cuéntale que tú mueres de mi almohada. Cuando sales de casa me llamas, ella nunca se entera de nada, yeah. Quédate la noche conmigo, yeah. Que tu cuerpo lo necesito, yeah. Déjate de mentiras bobadas, cuéntale que tú mueres de mi almohada. Cuando te sales de casa me llamas, yeah.
I'm just a sucker for slow jams. I love this one.
Thank you. Yes, slower. Definitely slow jam.
Yeah, but
It's,
the flow on it ain't slow though. Man.
yeah, this is
Feeling that.
Medium slow, right?
Yeah.
yeah, and I think this is a great example. I mean, how we get into where the beat is R&B, and a little bit of trappy vibes, but I mean, at times your vocals put me in an R&B mode, but then the cadence flips where it almost gets into like the trap hip hop. So it's like, round of applause for you. You did that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Really nice.
Thank you. It's a fine line, right?
Yeah, and I think you have to tread carefully because if you overdo it,
Mhm.
you could kind of run it into the ground. But this is perfectly played here and perfectly performed. And I feel like I know is it Stay the Night?
Yes.
Right.
Yes,
And
Stay the Night with Me.
yeah, right. I feel like I could play this for my youngest daughter because she wouldn't really know what's actually going on in the song. But it sounds spicy. It sounds spicy.
Spicy.
Kind of like a taunting, come stay the night with me, taunting type like vibe that I
Right.
did with it.
I like it. I love it. I love it. Talk to me about relationships. You're obviously very, very busy, right? I don't know if you're single or in a relationship, but talk to me about some of the challenges, because I know you're just very ambitious about your music career, as the listeners can hear. What are some of the challenges that you've encountered in the dating world, in your relationship, per your pursuit of your music career as an indie artist? Are you married to the music? Is that what it is?
I feel like that's what it is, right? And I feel like every artist has a muse, per se. Every artist has a muse, an inspiration.
Yeah.
Where all that comes from, because we can write lyrics out of like pain. We can also be motivated to write lyrics out of happiness and all types of different emotions. So yeah, having a muse I have a muse. I don't know if you call that dating, but
Now, and when you say muse, just someone that you can visually.
No, I have an actual, a relationship with an individual that.
Okay. Okay, so I need more context. Forget. All right, so when you say a muse, what kind of relationship is that? I mean, we don't need to get granular with it from a high level.
Oh, well, just straight up, like it's the person I love, I'm in love with this person, and that's why I'm able to write the way I do, because out of all that love that I have, and all those emotions, because it's been such a journey with that muse that I'm able to, write and put it in writing. That's all. That's the best way I can think of it.
No, that's what's up. If that's dope, I mean, I think that's dope when you have someone like that, where you can literally, when it comes to addressing, the entourage of emotions, that you have someone that you really love, that you can just tap right into that and use that as fuel to ignite the pen. It's to me, it's easier to write, like you said, when it's coming from something that's genuine or authentic. It's more difficult to it's like, how do you write about being in love if you've never been in love? Like, you know what I mean?
Right. Absolutely.
It's
like a lifeline cord to the music. an invisible one.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. And like I said, I tip my hats off to the people that can, to like the neos, or they could just, I tip my hats off to the people that can write about things that they've never been through. It's pretty amazing to me.
That is amazing. It is. It's a talent.
Absolutely. Yeah, it is. And I mean, I guess, I see these guys that are out there, and they kind of have these email campaigns and videos, and they kind of give you tips on how to write songs. And then, if you get the email, then they want to sell you a book. But I've always felt that writing a song, or even, I do both, but especially with the flows, I feel like it's such an organic process. Like, I don't know, Mac. Yeah, have you ever looked at how to write a song book?
I have never done that. I'm just being honest. I have not. No.
I haven't, man. I looked at a couple of tips from this one guy that was emailing. I got disinterested so quick because I think it's kind of like and let me know what you feel about this, Kristal. It almost feels like we're alchemists when we're taking, like you said, something that's invisible and then actually making it come to life by putting it in words. You kind of feel that way?
Manifestation.
Yeah.
You know, manifestation really is what it is. Manifesting.
That's what's up. Who was on the Quedate La Noche? Who's on that beat? Who did that beat?
Tower Beats.
Tower Beats. Round of applause for Tower Beats. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Was that one like already in the oven, cooked and baked for you, or did you come in and kind of tell them to make some breaks? I love how it bounces back. It comes right back in at the end. Talk to me. I mean, was that already just laid out, or you came in and said, and you kind of worked that a little bit, tweaked it?
No, we tweaked it a little bit. The producer on that was Eric O.C. He's out of Venezuela and Peru, and you know he's already just so comfortable with my style.
Gotcha.
We were able to kind of work on it, you know, and make some changes. I took out some harmonies because there's already so many harmonies. I love to harmonize, so you know. It's just more of that like laid back feel.
Absolutely. Definitely chill vibes. I love it. I love it. All right. Kristal Skies, man. A round of applause for Latina urban music. It's different. And acceptable. Time flying fast as usual. Kristal, give you a shout outs.
Thank you.
We so appreciate you coming on. Give you shout outs. And let the people know what's coming up next.
Absolutely. I just want to give a shout out to, like I was saying, my team. They're so awesome. And as far as anything new, we have the Amor Irregular video coming out, like I said, in 3 to 4 months. I'm working on some new projects, a new song called Ride or Die that I wrote that's kind of tailored more for like the car club community. I do so many like shows. So many car club shows, hopefully none anymore like in the summer because it's been so hot.
Yeah, Blue was telling me before you did that show, you were actually doing a car show in the daytime.
Yeah, I had 2 shows that day, so it was just a little crazy, but it is like hip-hoppy. It's English and Spanish, so I'm really wanting to do like some more bilingual music.
Nice.
Incorporate more English lyrics because I am in the like car club scene and a lot of people like both, you know, and why not be able to do both? So that'll be coming up, and some new reggaeton music with some really cool producers out of Miami, Latin Grammy winning producer. So that's really exciting. I may take my time with that, you know, just because we kind of talked about it. It's a little bit more of an important project. So just stay tuned and, you know, follow me if you want to catch new Latin music. KristalSkies.com is up and running and active. If you guys need any like video production, I have a great team, Atmosphere Productions. They're also all linked into my Instagram.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I appreciate y'all having me. Thank you.
Well, thank you for coming on. Thank you for coming on.
Mackie, what you got before we get out of here?
Shouts out to Kristal Skies and her amazing team. The music is dope.
Thank you.
You know, definitely when you have a new project or whatever, let us know. Welcome anytime. We will promote that for you.
Absolutely.
Shouts out to the chat, man. Everybody in the chat, you know, that's been tuning in.
I can't see the chat.
We love you guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tuning in every week with me and good old Moplex. Once this comes out tomorrow, you guys will be able to see all of Kristal Skies links in the descriptions. So all of her music videos, everything, you can just click on right there at the bottom of the description. Remember, everything that myself and Oplex does as Moplex and as Singularity pupils. You can see that as well on the descriptions. Chapters will be in there, so you can skip to your favorite parts. If you don't want to hear me and Oplex blabbing, you can get straight to the music. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what this show is about, the indie music. And yeah, man, that's all I got. What you got, Plex?
Hey, man, episode 62, Set the Bar Mix Show. This is the place where urban indie artists can be themselves. Hey, listen, guys, it's no place. If it's urban and it's indie, round of applause for Kristal Skies. We'll go there. We'll go there. As long as that music is fire, you know what I mean?
Indeed.
And I took Spanish twice in high school, so I could feel the vibes of what was going on in the songs. I just didn't know every word. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. That's what's up. See?
Round of applause for Mr. Rodriguez, U of D. Going back into the night. Yeah, that's all I got, man. Shouts out to the chat. Kristal, make sure you join the Set the Bar Mix Show Facebook group. We want to get you in the whole fold. We got tons of like super talented artists, producers that just hang out there and post their links and share music and network, really. So
yeah, collabs too. You know, I'm open for collabs and all that. So
absolutely. Yeah, we're excited about that. In fact, we look forward to collabing with you. I think beyond that, that's all I have, y'all. Yeah, episode 62 in the bag. Me and Mackie going where most podcasts won't go. We just Mackie, you see how we did that?
I do.
Yeah. I didn't want to toot our horn, but yeah, I just did, man. Peace, love, music on top, y'all. We are ghosts.
Yeah, out. Peace.
I can do y'all the real flex, cause I raise the bar and raise they